चालू झाला.
Good morning, student. Today I am going to explain lesson number 3, ruling the countryside part 3. Today I am going to discuss this point. Remaining point of the lesson today I am going to discuss. The first point is Britain turns to India. Second is how was indigo cultivated. Third is the problem with maize cultivation. And fourth, indigo on the land of riot. And another is the Blue Rebellion and after. This point I have to discuss with you. Now here see the first point. Britain turns to India. Why the East India Company interested to grow the indigo? Because there was too much demand in Europe countries of indigo. That's why this East India Company concentrated on the plantation of indigo. And before that, before the last decades of the 18th century, what happened there? Only the Britain were importing. Britain were importing only 30% indigo from India. But afterwards, as per the demand, they had increased the importing indigo and 95% they were importing from India. Which indigo? This Britain were importing indigo from India first in 18th century, that decade, which one? 30% only they are there, 30%. But because of the demand, they had increased their importing, and how many percents they were taking from India? That was the 95%. Understood? Means East India Company also concentrated what to grow indigo from the India. Understood? Now, whenever the demand increased, so at that time the Scottish merchants also were there and English merchants also there. Means they were not keeping concern with it is East India Company. The Scottish merchants, Scottish means those who were living in the Scotland, these merchants also were coming, and the English merchants also were coming to grow indigo in India. But these English merchants, they were not concerned to the East India Company. They were doing their trade individually, or they were doing the plantation individually. Understood? The Scottish and the English merchants were there. They came to India. For what purpose they came to India? To grow the indigo. Understood? Not only that, the East India Company, some officials were there. Means some officials were there. They also had left the job and they also turned where to grow indigo. Why? Because in European countries indigo was demanded. To get more profit from this trade, they also had a left company job and they started to bring it. Then whenever they came here, English merchants and the Scottish person there, at that time they had bought the land. They had bought the land for do the cultivation of indigo, and those who failed to bought the land at that time, they had taken the land as a rented to grow indigo. Understood? And if any trader, they don't have money, so they were taking loan from East India Company, and like that the bank also is established in those days. Understood? And the first point is Britain turns to India. Now, how was indigo cultivated? That is, there were two main systems was there. That was the first is niche cultivation. The first is what the niche cultivation, and another is what riot cultivation. Understood? Now this niche cultivation, how was indigo cultivated? In that, the first is the niche cultivation. It was the planters. Planters means the merchant. Again and again I am telling it. Planters means merchants, those who came from England, or those who came from Scotland, or those who left the job of company to get more and more profit. These were the planters. Understood? Now first of all, what they were doing? They were doing the niche cultivation. Niche cultivation means individual cultivation they were doing it. Got it? Now for that, they were taking the loan if they didn't buy the land at that time, or if they don't have money, so they were taking the loan from the East India Company and they were doing it. But while doing the niche cultivation at that time, they had faced too much problem there. So which problem they had faced, we have to see in the second part, the problem with the niche cultivation. Now see, these planters, they had rented the land or they had bought the land. At that time they started what? Individually they started doing the farming of indigo. But whenever they were doing the farming, at that time what happened? They were facing the problem of the plow and the bullocks also, and some labor also they were facing it. Why facing it? Because whenever they were harvesting indigo, at that time the farmers or the peasants were busy to cultivate what? The rice, to cultivate rice, and they also wanted plow and bullocks there, and they also wanted the labor there. Then how can they provide? To whom? To the planters to do it. And see, here this one, suppose the Bigha, just I am going to tell you, Bigha means what? Bigha means whenever the British government was there, at that time Bigha means the measuring the field, that particular measurement, that was the Bigha. And this Bigha was there, and according to the Bigha, is 1000 Bigha is there. 1000 Bigha is there. How many plows require? 2000 plows require. 2000 plows requires as well as the bullock also, and as well as the laborer also required there. And these peasants, those who were doing the work in their field, they were so busy that they could not help to the planter. That's why what happened there? That they could not help to the planters, so they were facing the problem in the niche cultivation. Now, whenever they were facing the problem there, then also they not left their work, because indigo was too much demanded where? In European countries. Now, the laborers also were the mobilized. They also going where they were getting the more wages there, and most of that they were doing the work on their field. That's why these niche cultivation planters were not getting the labor also. Another is indigo on the land of ryots. Now, under the ryot system, ryot means that cultivator. Under the ryot system, the planters were there. They were forced to the village headman to sign the contract of that. For what contracts they have to sign? It means that these headmen was giving their lands to whom? To the planters for cultivation indigo. And it was forcibly they were taking it from the village headman. And why? First of all they caught village headman, because they thought that if the headman was contract the sign, then another people also can do it, as the headman was their leader. Understood? So they were forcibly taking that sign on the contract, and then they were taking some money. So these another people, the village persons, they were following headman, and they also had given their land for cultivation indigo. And whenever they had signed the contract, that at that time only they were getting money for that, and this money is very low interest they were giving it. And what is the duty of that? These planters and the cultivators, those who cultivated land, that is the cultivator, planters, those who were providing money to the cultivator, that were the planters. Now, what was the duty of the planters? They are to give the loan to the cultivators, and cultivators were they had to sow the seeds and look after that one. But whenever they were providing loan to the cultivators, at that time one condition was there, that which condition? They must have to give the fertile land to the planters. And how much land? Suppose if any cultivator he has 100 acre land. Suppose he has 100 acre land, then he has to give 25%. He has to give 25% land to the cultivator, to the planters to cultivate the land. Understood? Now suppose the 100 acre land is there. That 25% means 25 acre land. That also fertile land they must have to provide to the planters. It was like that, and they were getting a loan on that. They were getting the loan on the spot. They were getting the money. But after some years, Now this cultivator came to understand this loan, which is what they are, the interest is more and more interest there, and because of this interest some cultivators were there, they had to sell the land also for to pay the taxes, or sometimes what happened, the planters only taken their land. Understood? And again they came to understand whenever they grow the indigo in their fields, the soil degradation can happen, the land is not capable afterwards to grow the rice there. That also came to understand. So this the bad effect they came to understand. That's why they told that hereafter they will not help to the planters, then they will not give their land as a rent also, they will not sell their land also. Then whenever this cultivator stopped to give the land to whom? To the planters, at that time planters were very angry, and they thought that if they didn't get the land, then what will happen? They would not export indigo to the European countries, and they will not get the profit there. Because for the profit they came from Britain. Because of the profit, the Scottish merchants came here, and if the Indian peasants were not helped to them, that's why they were angry. Afterwards, that indigo on the land of the Rayat, just I told you, that is this interest we are getting it, the blue rebellion and the after. The blue rebellion means revolt, you know, that is the why this rebellion gave the name as a blue, because this revolt was for the indigo, that's why. Now in March 1859, what happened? The thousands ryots in Bengal refused to grow indigo. Thousands ryots or thousands cultivators, they refused because they came to understand the disadvantage to grow indigo in their fields. That's why they refused. And whenever this cultivator refused to grow indigo in their fields, at that time what happened? These planters were very angry, and there was a fighting between them. And these cultivators, they were not listening to the planters there. Whenever they were coming in their homes, at that time they were taking the sword, then spear, then arrow, and they were beating to them. Even the women also were not bad. They also were coming and they were also taking the kitchen implements in their hands and beating to whom? To that persons there. Means the pot, pans, they were taking and they were throwing whenever the planters came there. So this should be avoided, and this because these planters had given first of all loan to the cultivators there, and they were coming for taking that loan, or they were telling that if you don't want to give the loan back, then you have to give the land there. This one, and their loan, that never ending loan, that's why these cultivators were very much angry, and such a revolt happened there in 1859. The women also were there, they were also fighting with them, and they were throwing the kitchen implements were on the planters there. To avoid this, these planters were keeping some strong men with them. Strong men means having their lathis there. They were taking the lathis and coming there, and they were beating to whom? To the cultivators if they not listen there. Then also these cultivators, they united and they had given fight with whom? To these planters there. Understood? Now those who were doing the duty of the planters, or those who were the agents of the planters, the villagers were boycotting them. Boycotting them means they were not talking with them, they were not keeping any type of concern with them. These the villagers were boycotting to them. Afterwards, what happened there? These zamindars also were in the villages. The zamindars, what the zamindars were doing? The zamindars also harassed by these planters there, because the planters were persuaded to whom? To that zamindar also there, and they thought that, zamindar thought that these planters were keeping control there on the village there, and the zamindars did not want to keep the control like that, so they also had help to the villagers to the revolt there. Understood? Now means the zamindars also, then talukadar also were there, they all were helping to whom? To the cultivators. Got it? Now this one of the English person. He came here to see India, means at a tour there, and such a rebellion spread everywhere at that time. So he had seen the rebel spread up everywhere there. Then he told to the magistrate, whose name was Ashley Eden. Ashley Eden, who was the name of that magistrate, and the magistrate has given the statements that the planters would not be forced on cultivators to grow indigo in their crops. Understood? Now this news, whenever such a Ashley Eden magistrate, this judge, he has given such a statement there, this statement reached where? To England, and Rani, it is Queen Elizabeth, Miss Rani Elizabeth or Queen Elizabeth, and she also said that nowadays there is no need to the indigo, and this planter would not do the compulsion on whom? To these cultivators to grow the indigo. And afterwards the rebellion thought that all are helping to them, and they were doing the revolt there. But what's the planters? They were beating to the planters there. So to stop that, once this East India Company keep some army there to protect to whom? To the planters. Understood? And some learned person, they also came from, and they were writing that the misery or the misery of who? Misery of the people, misery of the cultivators. Misery means that the emotion, the sad emotion of the cultivators there, they were writing, and how they were harassing by the planters there. And by that means everyone was taking the side of cultivator, and one commission established, East India Company or British government established one commission. That commission given the name Indigo Commission, and whenever that Indigo Commission established there, at that time that government came to understand these planters are criminal, they are faulty, and they must have to leave India, and there should not be they should not be compelled to whom? To the cultivator to grow indigo. Like that also happened, and then these planters, they left Bengal, and that's why in Bengal this revolt stopped. But what's the cultivator wanted land, because in Europe countries there was too much demanded there, so they again went where? In Bihar also, and they started in Bihar such a indigo plantation there. So at that time in 1917, Mahatma Gandhi returned from Africa, and the people, the cultivators of the people, they went to Mahatma Gandhi and they told their sorrow to whom? To Mahatma Gandhi, that they don't want to cultivate indigo in their land, and because of the Mahatma Gandhi's initiative, Mahatma Gandhi had taken too much efforts to stop the indigo cultivation, and under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi in Bihar also they stopped that, and from that these our India or our peasants of India free from to grow indigo, and the peasants became free. Understood all of you? Now I will give some summary of this lesson and some long questions also in PDF. So you have to read the lesson and then read the lesson and try to understand also. Understood? Thank you.